House Mansion.
Yo, this is ONSCENE. I'm on top of the world right now, specifically on top of Wellington City in the
Trap House Mansion.
ReType. They're back. We've seen them once before at Song Music Event 2. They had a tour kind of thing not long ago at the start of the year, which kind of sort of kicked off big things in the underground, I would say. We're here in the Trap House Mansion to talk to ReType, talk to the members. But right now they got a dope setup. Louis going to do a 180 twist pan to the dope setup, flash some light on some people. The visuals are cool, you know, kind of trippy visuals kind of thing, kind of trippy, kind of psychedelic, kind of trippy visuals. They've really honed the space this time, which I'm excited about. It feels like a proper gig, you know? So, yeah. Any suggestions? Anything else to say, boys?
Oh, dunno. What do you think of the insurance building behind you?
That's just irrelevant, man. Yo, I'm in the minimal room with benjitheme and kvlt, aka Benji and Soren. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing okay. I was a bit nervous earlier, but starting to loosen up a little bit, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a bit of nerves, but overall I'm stoked. Yeah.
Sounds like a pre-fight interview. You sound like you're psyching yourself up here.
Yeah, you know, a little bit. Yeah, in a sense. In some sort of sense, yeah. Yeah.
Ready to fight?
Yeah. Well, I am always nervous around sound quality and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So perhaps I'll be fighting against that, but I think we've got a good team of people who are going to make it sound real great. I hope. But I do believe so, yeah.
Nice. No, because I remember when you were playing with harmony practice, you had that one track. Did it blow out the speaker? Did it just...
It nearly did, yeah. That was... I think you guys caught it in the video. It was very funny. I mean, I think you can see in the last video, like, Kaylin and I giggling at each other because it was ridiculous. You completely lose the entire track and you just hear, like, boom, boom, boom. There may be a few of those moments tonight as well. I'm not too sure. But, I mean... It's just that lo-fi feel.
Yeah. Grunge, flat party in the Trap House Mansion. There's not even a fucking lease on this place, man. Sorry. How did you fellas meet?
Oh my gosh.
We met in drama class. Drama class in year 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe the
at the time
third or fourth spell. I was in there, and Bentley, who was Bentley was a personality in high school. He had brought a Beyblade arena and Beyblades, and I was just so intrigued by that I went and wanted to play Beyblades with him. And since then we kind of hit it off. I think Bentley and I have a sort of outlook that has always gelled with each other, and we've related to each other more than many of the people in our high school that we were friends with, I think. Would you agree?
I would definitely agree. I mean, we're still friends today.
It would be really bad if you didn't.
Yeah,
It'd be horrible.
I've been putting up a front this entire time.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, we're close friends. That's simply put, we've known each other for a very long time. He's probably
like 8 years.
Yeah, I
Over 8
mean,
years.
out of everyone in currently my life, outside of my family, he's probably the person I've known the longest, perhaps. Yeah. So, I mean, that lays a pretty strong foundation for creativity beyond from that. Yeah. Yeah.
Just two Wellington OGs holding it down in friendship.
Hutt Valley OGs. Don't get it twisted.
I've become a bit of a Welly OG, I'd say. I've been living in Wellington for a while, but he's stuck out.
He'll never forget his roots.
Yeah, no, I'll never forget my roots.
I'm still stuck out in the valley, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I'm still out in the Cold Valley.
Yeah.
The HV, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, maybe I'll move over here for strictly economic reasons in the future, but Hutt Valley is where my soul is, and whether he'll admit it or not, it's where his is as well.
That is where my soul is. You can't turn your back on where you were raised.
That's right.
You can't take the hut out of the man. You can only take the man out of the hut.
Exactly.
Fire. What Beyblades did you main?
Did I main? Oh gosh, I wish I could still remember them. I did have a relatively rare Pegasus. I do remember that, but that's not the one I preferred. I always preferred. It was like a green. Do you know the one? It's slightly more earthy.
Oh,
it's the
Taurus.
green. Yes,
The
exactly.
bull. Yeah.
That one was
Big fat guy in the
exactly. That one was the one I always preferred. At least when it's right in front of me, you know, ripping it.
I lied. That's a different guy.
Oh,
It's a different
well,
guy.
it was green and it
it's a
had
wolf or
earthy. It had earthy aspects to it, and that was my favorite one.
Twisted, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I went along with you, so I can't say mine's any better.
What about you, Si?
I have no fucking clue about Beyblades, man. I think the thing that drew me to Bentley's Beyblades arena was the fact that, you know, everyone in year 9 is so like extremely painfully self-conscious, and the fact that this was year 9, man. Yeah, and the fact that someone would bring out a Beyblade arena, even though this is something I have no personal expertise in, I think it really drew me in.
Yeah. The self-consciousness didn't hit me until I became an adult, unfortunately. Yeah. When I was a kid, I was a lot more confident, but now I'm a little bit more reserved, I'd say.
I think I kind of lived vicariously through you in my more self-conscious years.
And now vice versa.
Yes.
We did, in fact, swap. Yeah.
Beautiful. No, I respect that. Beyblading in year 9. I lost my Beyblades in the Christchurch earthquake, so
Oh my goodness.
that was a tragic moment for me in many ways.
Yeah. I may have been actually playing Beyblades when I found out about the Christchurch earthquakes. That does ring a bell. Out in the primary school playground, ripping it, and then all the teachers are like, "You have to come inside."
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold,
I was
a
sitting.
great
I
tragedy
was in an
unfolded, yeah.
intense battle, and the earth starts
Yeah.
rumbling, and I'm like, I'm in the show now. What's happening? And then my Beyblade exploded into pieces
Yeah.
from the force of the earthquake.
That's pretty crazy.
ran.
Ran for the hills.
Yeah, and then I tripped, and it was.
Oh my
crazy.
gosh, what a
It was
moment.
crazy. Sorry to trauma dump
No,
on you
that's
guys.
good. It's good to have
it
a
just
little
came
insight
out
behind the
I just
interviewer.
didn't
No, that's
know.
really good.
So-
I mean, who are we? Who are we? Just people making music. The man behind the mic has this whole history that you guys don't even know yet.
You're never gonna know.
We'll get it out of you.
All right. Well, thank you very much for talking to me. That was flames.
Great.
That was so much flames.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the night.
Benjitheme born out of self-gives injustice. How can I trust it? Love without fulfillment. Walking place like Tillman's. Tucked in watching Tillman's. Everything I lay to track is an opus. Knowing I was in the party uninvited with my bros, bitch. I was reading Chaucer on my day off, feeling hopeless. Music gave me hope, bitch.
You know.
Susan takes you down to a place by the river. You can watch the boats go by, you can spend the night beside her. Susan takes you down to a place by the river. You can watch the day. Feel the same, the blues stay long, turn toes every day. The dinner costs more than you ever want to pay. They look at shit and I know it. They don't have to say a word, they show it. Raise a glass for the rays, and the haters in the west. Yeah, I love me too, bitch, I say it with my chest. Cold belly, I'm like eager. Hennessy stains on my White House t-shirt. Never been loyal, you know I'm a cheater. Me and Benji go to war like the base of the tweeters.
Yo, this is ONSCENE. I'm here in Trap House Mansion with a small fraction of the ReType crew. Please introduce yourselves to the camera.
Decorcy, Rada Decorcy pattern.
Hello, my name is Gormidios. I'm a 500-year-old vampire.
My name's Zach.
Flames. Let's get a little origin. How did ReType start? Tell me.
Well, it started when I was like 16 and my friends and I in Auckland, we wanted to go out to shows and we couldn't go to clubs because we were 16 and we didn't really want to go to the all ages like punk and metal shows because we didn't really like the music, so we just wanted to do our kind of electronic music styles in Auckland for all ages as it originally started. And there was this venue called the Underground at St. Kevin's Arcade. It's now shut. We were actually the reason why it shut down. But
what happened?
Well, they had like there was a whole issue with, they kept getting reports of like riots and stuff in the area because it was technically not even supposed to be an all ages venue. It was supposed to be a storeroom for the whammy bar instruments, but they would just rent it out to us because we were kids and they didn't think many people would come. And then one time we had like 400 people and then there was graffiti everywhere and the whole shit was like fucked and the police got called and I got in a lot of trouble, and then the venue shut down because someone did like a really big ReType tag on the front door and it was like in like blood red, like ink, and they could never get it off. And still, if you go to the whammy, I love whammy, I'm not sneak dissing, but if you go to the whammy green room, which is now the Underground, they turned it into their green room, there's still behind the curtain you can see like the big red ReType tag, which was sadly the reason why the Underground shut down.
Still haunts them to this day.
They're haunted by the ReType ghosts. Damn, yeah, too lit. What does ReType mean? Why'd you choose that name?
I've actually never really talked to Lola about it. I don't even know. I just don't even know. It was kind of supposed to be. I actually did talk to her about it. Something similar. She said it was supposed to be like every time the type gets replaced by like a different like cool aesthetic like noun. So like this time it's like I don't know, euphoria. This time it's cool like aesthetic noun. But I kind of like ether. But I kind of thought that was like a dumb idea, so we just kept it as ReType. And then it originally had a colon in the middle, but I kind of removed the colon when I got it tattooed because it didn't really fit the font and it made it look a bit weird. So we just stopped using the colon and then just ReType now.
What is the philosophical background then in ReType? What is the difference you want to make or the impact you want to have with the curation events?
Well, especially in Auckland, I think the issue is better here, but the issue in Auckland is that a lot of the events are too genre focused and it's quite like cliquey with what people come out to. So we just really wanted to do stuff where we have, like, for example, tonight we have Nahere, we have Emmanuel. Emmanuel's like an indie, kind of almost like pop folk singer. We have me, usually do like Daria core, trance stuff. We've got these visuals by Sasha. We've just kind of like an amalgamation of stuff that we try and like unite under a vision aesthetically. So the aesthetic of the ReType is kind of the driving force of it, not really the music. In terms of like the aesthetic or like that's really what kind of binds the cohesiveness of the shows together instead of the music, because a lot of the music's like pretty different. Yeah, like we've done shows with like screamo bands and like shoegaze bands and D&B DJs and on the same night, which is something which I think is pretty cool. And there's definitely other collectors which do it, like Nympho is super good as well. They were here last weekend, I think. And they had Glitz Club, the bros, they had Nina Geraci, a good friend of mine. They had Magna Carta, like a crazy different lineup, which I really fuck with. So that's, I guess that's kind of what we want to push genre-wise. It's just kind of a cool aesthetic vision, and then just people who we like and whose music is good, I guess.
Dope fire. No, because I was going to ask you, like, how do you guys define yourself genre-wise? And I guess the point is that you don't define yourself genre-wise. It's aesthetics. I would define it as, like, underground, I suppose. Like, that's a pretty crude term. And I was going to say, like, do you want to make it out of the underground? Do you want to go up to the surface and be a bigger thing?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the end goal. If I'm able to like keep doing bigger shows and, you know, use the money we make to do bigger shows, bigger venues, more people dancing, more people having a good time, I mean, that's always a good thing. So I wouldn't say that there's necessarily like an urge to quickly get out or quickly become like super popular or super stay underground or do it for the culture. It just doesn't really drive. I personally don't think it drives a lot of our creative ambitions. Just more just like, let's do a show in Auckland, let's do a show in Wellington, and naturally we've got a bit of a this guy and his ringtones. We've naturally, I think, have attracted a really wholesome, pretty sick creative like audience. Like a lot of I respect a lot of the people, and I know personally a lot of people who come and play at the shows, and yeah, it's a really good buzz and a good crowd, so pretty happy with how things are currently.
Dope, gangster. I was gonna interrupt Gormedios on his phone for a second.
Apologies, my equipment wants to arrive with this trap house
Creature perhaps?
Yes.
What is your history, Sandy, with ReType? How did you find yourselves in this zone?
In amongst the group, I interviewed Rada about more than a year ago for my YouTube channel, and yeah, bro, and then you were like, yeah, let's do a music video. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Went around, shot some fucking ice like on the ground, and then yeah, man, it's like a chemicals inspired music video. Like, I think that's like a really, really fucking untapped aesthetic, you know what I mean? Like chemistry and science. So sick, bro. You should really look into that. But yeah, and after that, it was just like a ball, bro. It was just like a ball. It just kept rolling, like a rolling stone, you could say. And yeah, man, and it all culminated in Rod asking me like, yeah, man, do you want to come on the China trip? And then got really close with everyone on the trip. Super dope. Yeah, man. Now we go to the gym like nearly every day. It's pretty crazy.
Do you think your body is an extension of your consciousness, or do you think it's all contained in your mind?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm so excited to get that.
Okay. I'll turn off my phone.
comedic
Yeah, I was so excited to get that clip, bro.
I'll turn off my phone.
Yeah, I would say it's a extension of the consciousness, but that's also why I think that it's not only an extension of consciousness, but they're more like they operate more in like symbiosis, like they affect each other a lot. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like an egg and the chicken situation. Like I think it's more of like a circle with mind on one half and like a diameter of a circle, mind and consciousness on one half, one part of the diameter of the circle, and then the body on the other. And I think that there can be at least like a lot of interference between that, and that's like the same thing with if you have an unhealthy mind, it can manifest in an unhealthy body. Like if you have insecurity or you're very anxious all the time, you can see that in twitches and like facial movements, and that's the extension of the body. You can see wrinkles, you get stressed, and it's the same thing the other way around. Like if you have an unhealthy body, it affects your mind. If you're not exercising, not lifting weights, you're not going for runs, you're gonna get more like lethargic, and mentally you'll be, I think, a little bit less concentrated and focused, and sleeping, and the important stuff, drinking water.
Nice. No, sorry I took it down that route. I just had the question and I thought you'd have an interesting answer for it.
Sweet. Hey, I'm nervous. We might be nervous. That's on.
That's for sure rolling.
But hey, it's all good. Just have some fun, eh? Yo, we are on scene here with Gracie Snow and Cross Spirit. How are we feeling tonight?
Oh, feeling great, honestly. It's been such a good night, yeah.
Drunk.
Pretty drunk, yeah.
Awesome. Well, you guys played a fantastic set full of just excitement and energy. Is it good to be playing a show outside of Christchurch? How's that feel?
Oh, it's great. It was such a cool opportunity to be asked out to come. I've never been to Wellington before, so yeah, super exciting. The city's lovely, the people are lovely, everyone's music has been great. Yeah.
I feel famous even though we're not famous yet.
Yeah.
I think the crowd here really dug you guys and really showed up, and that was awesome. But so this is, you guys both have your own individual music, but it's also a collaborative project. Tell us a bit about your guys' collaboration with each other and what that looks like with, I don't know, songwriting, producing.
Yeah, cool. Well, we met randomly at like a party, and I found out he made beats and I made music, and I started asking, I was like, send me beats please, send me beats, because I wanted to do more electronic stuff, more like trap beats, things like that, and that's kind of what he did. So he usually makes the beats, he emails them to me, I listen to them, and I'm like, yeah, that's shit, or like, yeah, that's mean.
We've
and
never been in the studio together.
Yeah, we've never been in the studio together. So he sends me the stuff, I find it, I like it, and then I just record vocals on my laptop in my room, send it to him, he's like, yeah, that's good, and then we just release it. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what do you use to produce, guys?
Free FL Studio 24.
Shout out.
Yeah. I use GarageBand or Logic, like GarageBand on my phone. Yeah.
Straight up. You guys, you don't need all the expensive gadgets and whatnot. You just need email and a good partner in crime to produce some great music. That's fantastic. Do you guys feel much of a difference in the crowds in like Wellington or Christchurch in particular, or?
People. There's a lot more people, but it's very similar. Christchurch is, I feel like the people here are so similar to Christchurch. I kind of find, but there's just it's just a little more people. It's pretty crazy how they're fitting 120 people here.
Yeah, 160 tickets or something. But yeah, I think like in Christchurch the crowds are just smaller and they go less hard because the genres that we play and like that my friends might play are just not really a thing there yet. Whereas coming here, it's like I already knew that this was kind of happening, and it's cool to like be with people that do similar stuff and actually really appreciate it, because it's hard to find people like that, I think, in Christchurch. But when you go to a good show, like the crowd is great. It's great, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for being on scene, and yeah.
Let's go back to China. Tell me about the impetus of that trip. Why did you decide to take the trip to China?
Well, I went to China last year in November on tour with Nina Geraci, and we went to Shanghai and Beijing, and that was like my first OE trip when I was 18. And then had like a pretty bad time because it was like a show every day for like 6 days, and then I was kind of like burnt out. And then I went to Hong Kong for 5 days, and I went to Vietnam. And when I got to Vietnam, I broke up with my girlfriend of 4 years and started like crashing out. And so that trip was kind of buns. So I kind of wanted to like run it back with like a better crew, because I only went with like 2 friends, and like a 3-man holiday, like a 3-person lads holiday, is doomed to fail, bro. Like it's like honestly, we don't even talk to one of the guys anymore. So like it's always doomed, bro. Like we were supposed to go to Christchurch, us 3 tomorrow, and go hiking, but this guy's got like a boil on his leg, or he's like fucking, he just came back from Bangkok. Yeah, he's got his bag left in Bangkok, so it's fucked. So maybe the 3-man mission won't happen, but yeah, the 3-person lads trip, Southeast Asia, 18 years old, freshly broken up after like a formative youthful relationship. It's not the best buzz for like a night out in fucking Ho Chi Minh City. So I just kind of wanted to run it back with like a better crew, so I brought all the bros. We had Lola, Sasha, Zach, Jave, who else? Pietro. Anyone else? 6-8, yeah. Yes. Yeah. And it was a good trip, and we had a pretty good time. There were a couple of flare-ups where people get a bit like you can get on your nerves living with people who you don't really know that well, but
nothing life-changing happened.
Yeah.
Oh well, like nothing horrible happened. Yeah.
This guy fell in love. He fell
Really?
in love in Kunming.
Tell us your love story.
Oh, dude.
Where does it start?
Yeah. Where do I even start? Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, just caught the vibes, and yeah, that weak situationship,
The lads' holiday situationship.
Yeah. But yeah, staying in touch and keeping meeting up will be the saving grace of everything. Yeah.
Beautiful. Do you have anything to say on this? You don't have to say anything. Gormedios, what was your experience in China? How did you enjoy it?
Well, my experience in China. Oh yes, I will take this. I would say that definitely changed my life in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways.
You just said it was not life changing at all. I'm trolling.
Sometimes I lie, for fun.
Vampire.
Yeah, bro. When you get 500 years old, like you kind of forget shit. You start to forget shit. But like, yeah, man, first time basically traveling by myself, went to Hong Kong by myself. It's pretty scary, bro. I mean, like, I'm fucking 20, but like, shit, like, going without my mommy and my daddy was really scary, bro. Not gonna lie. But saw some beautiful things and inspired me a lot. It definitely fucking pushed me to... I think it showed me the way that I need to continue my path and in what path I need to push myself into. Because before then, I was constantly in and out of this place of being lost and really confused about like where I'm meant to be going in life and just in general, like not even like career, but like what am I fucking doing here, like on this earth, like just in general, you know. And I feel like that's a bit too much to put it all on China and saying that like just this 1-2 week phase changed me. But I think even small things like that, just especially being surrounded by like-minded people like Rada, Piero, everyone else super fucking talented, super fucking sick, you know what I mean? And that really, I feel like that pushed me to do what I do with a even bigger passion. So yeah, trying to go back.
What did China change you at all, Rada?
Not really. Bit of a different buzz, but it was definitely a good trip. Nothing really too chaotic went wrong, apart from like a couple crash outs, but like it's all good.
Do you want to talk about them, or you don't have to?
Did I mention PR? I reckon Piero would find it funny if I talked about PR.
Yeah.
So this is a bit of a long story, but there's this thing in China called PR, and because like most drugs are, well, all drugs are banned in China, but they're really strict about it. Yeah, like impossible to get, so punishable, so people just drink a lot. But there's this thing in South China, like Guangdong, and specifically in Guangzhou, called PR, and we didn't understand what PR stands for, but it's basically like this cancer pain relief medication that like all the young people do. It's kind of like the equivalent like coolness of like Xans, and there's like a PR cult in Guangzhou of like these kids who rent out like massive penthouses, and basically they have like the leaders of the PR mansion, like the richest ones. There's like an initiation ritual where you have to have like group sex with everyone else in the PR mansion to like get in. And so we were warned by my friend Penguin, shout out Penguin, shout out Penguin the goat, about PR kids, and she was like, if you ever touch PR, like I'll hate you, so like never touch PR. And then as a joke we were like, why is there such a culture of like hating PR kids, like what's wrong with PR kids? So when we were at the club in Guangzhou, I met this like Canadian girl, and she gave a line of that she had smuggled in from Canada, and she told us how she did it. And bro, it's so disgusting. What she did is she had in her hands like this in Canada. She let it melt in her hands, like in a hot day, like her hands getting all sweaty and like disgusting, and she rolled it up like this until it was like really small, like in a little ball, and then she pressed it into a pill and put it in her sleeping pill prescription box, and they obviously didn't test it. And then she got the into China and she just gave it to and then was off that, and then some other guy was like, one of the other PR kids was like, oh, here's a pill, bro, like take my pill. And Piero was like, he was like trying to be a dealer. He was like, I've got anything you want. And Piero was like, okay, do you have weed? And he was like, nah, not that, bro, but anything. And he was like, oh, do you have ketamine? And he was like, nah, bro, but anything I'll get you. And then he gave him like one like crusty pill, and Piero he was like, bro, try this. And Piero like didn't know what it was, and we didn't know this because he was like, oh, I'm gonna stay at the club, and we had a flight at 8 a.m. the next day. And then he comes back to the crib at 5 a.m. I went home a bit earlier to sleep.
I was chatting to him.
And he comes back and he's like, bro, I'm so sorry, I did Chinese ketamine. And he started like, he was like really anxious about hopping on the flight because like, what if they have sniffer dogs? Like, what if they catch him? And he was like geeking out, like, what the fuck's my passport? And apparently he got lost, and then like these PR kids tried to beat him up. And he had to, he went home, and then he had to go back to get his bag, and then his phone was dead, and China can't do shit without your phone. So these two Chinese girls got him in a taxi, and it was this whole. He wrote it out in his notes app, and it's like a 3-page long essay.
Yeah, so we started off the Shenzhen show. We sorted out everything for the visuals, had my like computer hooked up, and then we went outside and we went to the 7-Eleven and we bought a cheap bottle of Australian wine, and that was the start of it. And we were drinking and we were feeling pretty good. Yeah, we couldn't bring it into the club, so we were leaving it outside and then going into the club and then coming out and drinking more. It was we were drinking it pretty quick, and then
because fucking like I'm from Lithuania, so like I get drunk like really like it takes a lot for me. Yeah. So so we got faded, and then somehow we started fighting. I don't fucking remember how that happened. It was like a play fight, but you know.
Like, I'll teach you how to do Muay Thai.
Yeah. But then like one punch was a little bit harder, and then it just went.
And then Zach just like, he's like a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah, picked the wrong fight, bro.
And then he just like head kick, full on like slept, knocked out, concussions on. And then everyone was like crying, like everyone's like, I'm so sorry. And it's fine. And then like, you thought your tooth had like been knocked out. It was fine. Like, it's just chipped.
My tooth is chipped.
But it's all good.
I haven't been to the dentist yet, but like I think it's fine.
It was a bit of a crash out night, but it was a good buzz.
Threw up everywhere and then came out halfway through the filming of the music video and I just like joined the crowd.
Yeah. So
What music video?
The Bell Bottoms one.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't posted it yet, I don't think.
Damn.
Bell bottom shine.
Okay.
Crazy crash out stories. Chinese Zandemic. What's your dream artist to play a show with?
Like, do you mean like to book for ReType?
Yeah.
Like if I could book any artist in the world?
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Lupe Fiasco? No, like maybe Jay-Z or something. No, I'm trolling. Maybe Jay-Z. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the
money.
Yeah.
Maybe like XQC.
XQC.
Yeah.
Oh, DJ.
Yeah. Beats to die to. No, I'm trolling. Maybe for serious answer, like, I've been meaning to do a show with my bro Orion, Evanor Unlimited / Marjorie WC Sinclair, but we keep missing each other. And we were gonna he was gonna come to the China tour, but then he was in Europe and now he's in the States, so it's all kind of up in the air. But I do want to do a show with him, so it's probably him, honestly. I fuck with him. Yeah.
What about you, Comedios?
Who would I want to have a show with, or who would I want to hang out with, or something?
I think you'd want to do a show with Blade.
Yeah, Blade would be pretty dope.
I want to do a show with maybe like J. Cole.
Type with Digital. Dude, he seems like such a cool cunt. No lie. Yeah. Family man, exactly. And he's the best DJ on the planet, bro. He's just the best DJ on planet Earth, bro. Literally. Maybe like, can they be living or dead? Dead, sure. Okay.
AC/DC.
Are they dead? What? No, they're not. No, they're not.
One of them are.
Well, the original sings.
Oh, David Bowie would be cool. David Bowie would be cool. Yeah. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson would be amazing. Best pop star ever. What?
Michael Jackson.
What?
You guys, they need line checks now.
Oh, line checks. Yo, I'll come out.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm starting to turn off.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, we'll wrap it up.
Scanning on the.
Yo.
Scanning on the tickets.
We'll wrap it up.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you so much, ReType.
It tastes like a extinguisher in here. Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. This is lame as fuck.
Wow, I got my sets in. Yo, this is the time where you need sets.
There is for sure no fire in there.
No, there's no fire.
For sure no fire in there.
Yeah.
I just got so many crazy clips.
I just need remuneration. My name's up for consideration. I used to do that shit when I was young, I'm still in the party playing swirling souls and it's a bone soldier. Look me up, but I don't say the word.
Yo, this is ONSCENE. Some like fucking crazy horror movie music playing behind me, and that's because a horror movie has taken place. A horrible tragedy at Trap House Mansion. Some tweaker, some absolute 12-year-old cretin decided to pull a fire alarm and yeah, clear out the joint basically. But we pushed through. Shout out Nahare Wafer for playing. Shout out billyskuxx for pulling out an emergency set. Hey yo, we got an emergency here! And now I don't know what the fuck this is playing right now. It's fucking insane. Yeah.
One clip.